How's it going, guys? We are back with some more Dragon Ball Legends reveals and stuff, and I am yet to actually see what we've got in store for us here. I have seen a little bit on social media, so I do know there is a new character in this as well, so make sure to stay throughout. Let's see together. This will be my first reaction. Let's get it going. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. So I do have it on mute as well. I'll put some music on the background and things like that as well to avoid any copyright claim. But with the new character, chances are I probably will. And we'll put the music on for that. So the first reveals of stuff for 2023. And remember as well, for Android 17, the Legends Limited one, they just did a social media video on there as well, so I'm expecting some big things out of this. To compare it to a release 17 just by a short video, and then this being a whole reveals and stuff, they've got to have a little bit more to it. So they've been celebrating the Legends Festival since November, yeah, and it's finally come to a close. So what have we got coming up after that? That's a pretty cool screenshot, to be fair. And when we're going through this as well, like I said, this is my first reaction, see what we've got coming up whilst we're seeing what we had with the Legends Festival and things like that. You may see some skips as well, but like I said, I'll just keep the most important parts in this, and I would recommend obviously all of you support the actual reveals and stuff and have a little look through yourself. But I am well excited to see what we've got in store for us for the first reveals and stuff of 2023. Because as we know, we generally get some quite good stuff out of this. Right, okay. Okay, so they're still talking about Gogeta a little bit. They're seeing the character a lot in PvP, I bet you are. Ultra Gogeta, we think is very good, strong impression. There was also the release of Legends Limited Android 17. It is nice to see that he's actually been shown in the reveals and stuff. Like I said earlier, he didn't actually get one himself because it was pretty much just Android 17, then the week after two Zenkais, and that's pretty much it. And the new tag as well, so we are just catching up a little bit with that. Okay, so just still talking about the tag and the fact that summon's still going on. So obviously, if you haven't got him and you want him, then now's the time to summon for him. Let's move on to the first announcement of the year. Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2023. I'm just going to pause it before you speak. Toshi, my man there, speaks a little bit more. Battle Hour 2023, last year they did have an app that you can go in-game, and they had huge announcements for basically all Dragon Ball games. So I am quite excited to see what they've got this year for Battle Hour 2023. The Battle Hour first began... okay. You may not know about it. I've just explained what it is, so we probably skip a little bit. Oh, okay, there we go. For 2 days in Las Vegas, March the 3rd to March the 4th, Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour 2023. And like I said, they've announced a lot of things for all the Dragon Ball games, essentially. And it has been held online for the past 2 years. It'll be a 2-day event in Las Vegas. I noticed it says March 3rd to the 4th PST, and then he's also said it's March 4th to the 5th, so we'll see. But like I said, they have been doing it online platform where it's an app and things like that, obviously with how the climate's been over the world, basically. But now is the first time that they can actually hold stuff live. So we'll be interested to see that as well, and we've got a little bit more about it. Get ready for a one-time only Dragon Ball Legends special match tournament at the Battle Hour 2023. So we've got the World Championships 2022, and then Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Let's just go back to that to see it a little bit more. Dragon Ball Fighter Z has World Tour 2022-2023, and Dragon Ball Legends Special Pick Tournament. Interesting, okay. So there'll be a Legends Tournament 2. Tell us more about the exclusive tournaments. Okay, so emerge victorious in the qualifiers and aim for the top. Day 1 players will face off in a Swiss system tournament. All players will play an equal amount of rounds regardless of wins and losses. Even if you lose in the first battle, you can still play a large number of rounds. Players are matched based on the number of points they have. And then day 2, the top 8 will compete in the championships to get to the end as well. So this day 1, we'll let him keep talking here, and you do have the subtitles there. So day 1 here is a little bit like the actual World Tournament in Dragon Ball. If some of you have seen that, where you just fight throughout it. I'm pretty sure that's how that did it. I might be wrong though. So, okay, what's this then? The first player chooses one character to add to their party from the random pool of 3. They then choose one character from their opponent's party from the 2 that remain. The second player, like the first party, will select one character from their own party and one from the opponent's from a random pool. So from what I'm getting of this, it's like a randomized tournament where you get to pick 2 of your own characters, and then your opponent picks 1, and it carries on going from either side as well. So you've got a bit more of a randomized party by the looks of it. So that's quite interesting, actually. So you will also have a Battle Hour YouTube, and we'll be getting to see Toshi trying this out as well. Plenty to enjoy in addition to the tournaments. We've got photo spots, game area, and exhibit area as well. So yeah, it is quite a bit of fun, and if they do the app and things like that, which it looks like they'll be doing again this year, I'll probably do a video on it. Why not? They also just basically going on about the official Twitter account. If you can't make it to Las Vegas, there will be live streams of the event again this year, so you'll be able to enjoy Battle Hour home. Okay, getting on to some Legends news. So lots of stuff about Battle Hour then. Like I said, I'll be looking to cover that as well because it is all Dragon Ball. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Let's see what they've got in store for us for the Legends news then. Fierce Fight Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. Okay, Super Saiyan 2 Kefla and aim to limit break. So what's this, a free-to-play Kefla sparking? A lot of people have been asking for Kefla, so not bad, okay. Obviously buffs, not GT, I just saw it down there, but fusions, we've got buffs to USS, and we've got the Universe Rep as well. They'll work well together with these 3 by the looks of it. Okay, what kind of abilities will Kefla have? Buffs allies if there is a Universe Rep or Tag Girls Battle member, okay. So they are obviously going to be pushing the brand new tag as you probably expect. Unleash devastated blast attack. So once again, maybe they're trying to push us into a blast meta, but with Gogeta running around, it obviously causes a bit of an issue. Let's see what he's saying here. I might cut it and then just explain it to you. So main ability nullifies special cover change. Devastated blast attacks. Has an ability that buffs allies and reduces their sub counts. Nice, making a fighter who can hold their own in a fight. Whilst also helping the allies quickly to switch in and out. In particular, you want to pair this character with Universe Rep and Girls, as it says there. Obviously, manipulating sub count is very powerful as well. You'll be able to get it from the event or hyperdimensional co-op as well. And you can expect this to be a bonus battle character in the upcoming raid, so we're going to be having a raid coming up as well. So we've got Zenkai Awakening for Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. Okay, so this is the green one. I wanted to say Fizz then because that's the art on Dokkan, but this is the green one and it's finally getting its Zenkai Awakening. Bit more of a strike-based unit, this one, so we'll be interested to see what they do with it. But having a green Zenkai for what looks like fusion will be quite nice as well. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta comes to mind a little bit more as well. Okay, so buff characters who are both green and Universe Rep, okay. So they are building on that a little bit more. Who the Universe Rep that comes to mind there? Let's think. So carrying on then, I actually had a little look on DB.space, but obviously we've got Angel Golden Freezer that can benefit from this, and God of Destruction Topo as well. So some good units that can benefit out of this, so not bad, okay. Remember to check in-game for more details on the release of the characters, alright. There'll be a Battle Gauntlet for this, which obviously you get free Chrono Crystals out of doing that as well, so make sure to grind that even if you don't have the character, and when you finally get them to 7 stars then you can essentially have them fully Zenkai straight away. Here's a surprise that I bet nobody expected. Check this out. Okay, so this is probably the bit that I'm going to come off or play the sound on the video as well. I'm quite excited about this if it is the part that I'm expecting, which I think it is. Because I've seen some things on social media, but I've not seen anything to do with animations or anything like that, but it should be the new character. So I'm going to stay quiet and let's enjoy this together. You may hear some reaction out of me actually, but let's see. Okay, well, I've already broken the silence. It's a stunning return. Yes. Oh, that is going to play when you summon. Is it summonable? That is good. That is nice. Oh, that is nice as well. Oh. Hang on. Hang on there. Okay, hang on. Let's keep playing, actually. So we've got Toshi back, talking about ultra rarity hit. I bet nobody saw hit come in as a... Actually, I said this in one of my earlier videos when I was talking just before the release of Android 17. I said that I hoped hit came out because we don't have any from the Universe Survival Saga. Actually, he doesn't look like he's part of the Universe Survival Saga because the actual video that they showed, which you can see down the bottom there, is against Goku in the Universe 6 versus 7, but I guess he's still part of Universe Rep. So we've got reps from a number of universes this month, that is right. Are we going to see much information about it? If not, I'll have a little look and dig and see if we can have a look at it. So there'll also be a Champa. That is what he said, isn't it? And while this character will be episode, God of Destruction Champa Saga, it'll still be Universe Rep. So as I just mentioned, even though it's the Universe 6 versus 7, still going to fall in under Universe Rep. Is he going to be green then to go alongside the Kefla? If we're paying closer attention, may have noticed the time skip wasn't just an animation. I did notice that. It was a full-fledged effect happening during the battle in real time. Everyone's got to be curious about that. I am, but we'll talk more about that in just a bit. So we will... Oh, we got more gameplay footage first. Okay, I will take this off. Actually, let's play this muted as well. We can have a little look at this in-game, but we'll have a little sort of run through here. They've not said if it's summonable or free. I would have liked to have seen it being free, because we've only just had Gogeta. And it's been a long time since we had a free Ultra unit. He's not actually stated it yet. But that animation is pretty sick. And I would say, Hit as a unit, Hit as a character, I really do like him. I do think he's got good... He's had good character development and all that, and his skills, and he's just so cool, isn't he? Right, okay. So that looks like a blue card, or green, possibly. But with the time skip, and I saw a little bit of this before I came into it, but I tried to stay away from as much as possible, so that's definitely the green. So what we saw earlier was the blue, but like he mentioned with the time skip, we'll see if he does it now. There you go, time skip. So it actually freezes your opponent in place. Is this something? It doesn't look like something that could be vanishable, but this looks broken. It looks like you can actually freeze them in place and just do whatever you want. Charge, strike, blast, blue card, ultimate, anything. Can you switch and rise and rush? That'll be yet to be seen. Maybe we'll see it when we see the details now. Right, now let's talk about the abilities. Here we go. Okay, so he's a melee type attacker, and he is red type, so he's not green. Okay. Fits into Universe 6 rival universe. Powerful opponent. Nice. So we do have some Zenkai buffs already for that. And Universe Rep as well. So Z ability boosts special move damage inflicted by Universe Rep by 3%. And 38% to Universe Rep or powerful opponent. Strike, attack, and defense. Ultra ability, if this character is the leader, applies the following effects to self when battle starts. Extra damage inflicted, key recovery cannot be cancelled, okay? If this character is not the leader, applies the following effects per Universe Rep battle support member. So damage inflicted, key recovery. Okay. Excels in finishing off opponents with special arts, alright. Allied Universe Rep, let's see. He has a new type of gauge. Known as Time Type. Time Type unique gauge. Perfect for hit, obviously, but interesting. And this might be an insight, actually, to a further hit later down the line with the time... was it Time Cage? That he does against Jiren, something like that, maybe? So let's have a little look. Gradually charges own unique gauge over time whilst his character is on the battlefield or on standby. excluding when in time skip mode. So you can reuse it by the sounds of it. Changes next own special arts card into time skip once unique gauge is full. So it'll be a card that you can use. Interesting. A bit like a green card, I guess. Once the unique gauge is full, the following effects occur when this character enters time skip mode. Restores own key by 50. Randomly draws at most 4 new cards when you have 3 or fewer cards. Nullifies endurance, basically. When this character attacks for 10 timer counts. So you want to do it whilst they're attacking, I guess. Cancels enemies' attribute upgrades and buff effects. A little bit like Android 17 there. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade minus 100% the health restoration for 10 timer counts. The following effects occur every time this character defeats an enemy. Gets extra key, reduces enemy key, and reduces enemy Dragon Ball. This is looking more and more broken. He's definitely summonable, isn't he? This is looking crazy broken. Let me know your thoughts down below, even though we are still going through it. We've got another page by the looks of it. The character will be in a state where unable to avoid attacks, allowing hit to attack without fear. This is crazy. This is absolutely unreal, right? Before we go on to the next page, what they're basically saying is you can draw a card when you've got a full gauge, you go into your time skip mode, and regardless what the opponent does, you can just mollywop them, essentially. Just take them to the cleaners. This is crazy. So I just wanted to go back to this because I think it'd be quite important. Signature time skip would be activated, and any opponent's hit will have their movements and actions restricted. Characters in this state will be unable to avoid attacks or cover change. Interesting. Allowing hit to attack without fear or resistance of resistance. Given the overwhelming power of this ability, the unique gauge will of course take a little while to charge first. Okay, so that's what I wanted to see, because that's the drawback, so it'll take a little while to charge, but it is a very powerful ability, so they do kind of have to restrict it some way, shape or form. So I was talking, I didn't notice it changed, so let's have a little look at that and pause. It applies the following effects to self every time this character uses an arts card. Gets extra health, minus 3% to enemy sustained damage cut effects. Activates 10 times, so you can get that up to 30. Plus 3% of crit rates cannot be cancelled. Activates 10 times, once again going up to 30. Applies the following effects to self every time the enemy uses an arts card whilst this character is on the battlefield. Gets extra health again. Extra damage inflicted for special move damage. Activates 5 times, so that can go up to 50%. Cannot be cancelled. And up to 50% again for ultimate damage inflicted. Interesting, alright. He has a cover change. Nice. With, against strike or blast arts, which is what we're seeing more and more with the ultras and things like that. And it's pretty strong, to be honest. Activates twice, once again, very similar to MUI Goku, Gogeta, Beast Gohan, all those sort of things. Activates during assists, okay. Combo arts, so you can use a blue card with it. Cover changes performed against attacks other than strike or blast arts are also counted as activations. Interesting. Okay. He looks, first thoughts, broken, I'll have to say. But interesting. I'm very happy for a hit, to be honest. Like I said, I do really like the character. I like the way that they did it in the show and things like that as well. You can say what you want about Super and things like that, or whatever I think about the characters, but I really do like Hit. The assassin from Universe 6. How can you not like him? He is just cold, calculated, just awesome. Absolutely unreal. I am well excited just looking at his kit. I'm going to say he is summonable, and the fact that they've done this whole reveals and stuff and things. I haven't noticed him say anything on that at all, but yeah, I am very excited. Like I said, let me know down below your thoughts on that hit, and let's see if they have anything else. Oh, they do. New unique equipment for hits. Can be equipped by Universe Rep and Element Red characters. So basically to support the hit. Are they going to tell us what this does? I mean, Universe Rep's getting a lot of Platinum equips coming out of the gate here. They kind of have to for a new tag. Available from co-op, I don't think they're going to actually tell us what it does or anything. We'll see that in game, I guess. Hopefully, I've got to say personally, from my experience with them doing it from co-op, it has made it a lot harder for me to get C rank and then even S or Z rank and things like that. I've had to farm for so long. Let me know if you've encountered that as well. I much prefer it through the events because obviously I can just skip through it and things. Get the videos out quicker for you guys, but unfortunately I've had to wait a little bit to do videos purely because it's taken me a lot of time to do that. But anyway, on to a positive note, we have got Legends Limited. We've got Ultra Hit come into the game. I'm happy he's got an Ultra, and I do think he is the type of character that deserves it as well. I mean, with some of that Ultra unit choices, it's a bit okay. You would have thought they'd go for some obvious ones, which they kind of have in some aspects as well. But I think that's a bit of a win, and once again, I think he deserves an Ultra. Let me know your thoughts down below. That is everything for today. I just wanted to have a quick look, see if there was anything extra in game, but there isn't. It's just the normal reveals and stuff. But yeah, so we have got an Ultra Hit come into the game. Well excited for that. Like I said, let me know your thoughts down below. If you haven't already, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And we are aiming for 5k by the end of the year, and it looks like we're going to absolutely smash that. So we might have to do another go because of all you legends. So thank you very much, and thanks once again for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Ciao.